How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Two Bored Millennials. I'm Christian.
And I'm Kelly.
And let's get down to it. Today is going to be our Halloween episode. Ooh. So before we get into some Halloween spooky Reddit stories, we'll do some good news. This comes from the Good News Network, October 20th. So yesterday, as of recording, a flock of goats hits the slopes of Vermont ski resort as eco-friendly landscaping option.
What?
Is there a faster way to ruin someone's morning than by putting a team of landscapers with mowers and blowers next door at 8 a.m.? Well, for the neighbors of Jay Peak Ski Resort in Vermont, that's a headache they're no longer forced to suffer, as the resort has taken to a flock of sheep and goats to manage the vegetation on the slopes during the summer months.
Hey, that's great.
Nicknamed the Chew Crew,
yes,
on the line of merchandise sold to the animal's adoring fans, the 150 small ruminants keep weeds and other overgrowth in check whilst reducing erosion, cutting back on fossil fuel use, mimicking natural seed dispersal, and best of all, doing the job in silence apart from the occasional bleating and baying.
So I've seen something very similar to this, and I really wish I knew exactly what the story was that I saw, but I can't remember it, so I'm sorry. But there is a woman, I think, who has a farm with goats. Mm-hmm. And she will bring these goats to like people's yards or something, and it eats away the vegetation. So that way it's not like
I can just borrow somebody's goats to mow my lawn?
I feel like you set up an appointment and pay some money for
hey,
her
Linda,
to come out. Yeah.
Bring your goats. My grass is getting a little long.
Yeah, essentially.
That's amazing.
Which I love that because they need to eat something. Might as well give them natural vegetation that they're going to eat anyway.
Listen, if it was within the city limits to like...
I would watch that all day.
I'd have a goat if I was allowed.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm allowed to.
I think we're allowed to have chickens, which I really want chickens someday.
Somebody has chickens in my neighborhood because I will literally wake up.
Do you rooster?
I do.
Yes.
It's so random. I'm like, I literally am in the middle of the suburbs. Like, why am I hearing a rooster? There's no farms. It's so funny.
Yeah, there's some homes. I don't think there's any homes that are very close to where I am right now, but the house we used to live in, mm-hmm. there was a house that had chickens and hens and a rooster right down the road from us.
No way.
And because one time the rooster got loose and it was like in our yard and I didn't know what to do, so I called the non-emergency line like
there's a rooster in my yard.
There's a chicken in my yard.
Hello? I
don't know where it came. This is how I found out that someone had chickens and roosters and stuff right down the street.
That's so funny.
And so I was like watching this and the chicken was just hanging out in my yard. So I just kind of hung out with it for a while.
Well, sure.
The cop couldn't do anything, but he just kind of sat. He was like, "I'll just stand here and watch the chicken." And I'm just like, "Okay, let's just watch this chicken."
That's amazing.
Not the person who owned the chickens, but I think a neighbor or something knew or saw them or something. Yeah. Came down the street, just picked them up, and it was like, "I'm gonna take them back." And like you just picked up chicken like it was nothing.
Yeah, no, that's literally like you just pick them up. I could never be a farmer. As fun as I think it would be, like I think it would be so fun to live off the land and stuff like that. But like I don't know that I could handle chickens like that. Like I don't think I could just pick them up and move them.
I definitely could. I want to have like a little chicken coop and stuff, and
I could do it. I could do ducks.
Ducks?
I could do ducks.
Ducks are cute.
Ducks are adorable. Chickens are cute too.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
I'm doing it mostly for the eggs.
That's fair.
Possibly for the meat.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm not really at that point. Obviously, I'm going to work my way to getting some eggs. And I'll worry about all that stuff later.
Right.
But like my one grandfather, he would tell me about his chickens all the time. He told me about for a wedding. I think it was his wedding.
Did he release chickens instead of doves?
Him and his family and cousins and stuff, they butchered like 20 chickens or something like that. No, a lot of chickens for a wedding.
Oh my God.
And
Like,
And they
did everybody
time.
get their own, or was it just like specifically
No.
for?
I doubt everyone got their own chicken, but
That's wild. Like, is it like a Cornish hen situation?
I don't know.
I feel like I used to see Cornish hens a lot when I was a kid, but like I don't see them anymore.
Yeah, true. I didn't see them much as a kid, but I definitely don't see them now.
Yeah, no, I feel like you can't buy a whole bird anymore unless it's a turkey around Thanksgiving time.
You can still buy whole chickens that are all put together and stuff. They're wrapped just like,
A turkey?
yeah.
Oh, but not like a Cornish hen.
I never see people buy them though.
No.
But you should, because they're not as expensive, and once you learn how to cut them up, you save a lot of money and you have all the different bits and pieces of them. I've learned how to cut them up in school.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to take cooking classes for my degree.
Yeah.
So I learned how to cut them up and everything. It's very easy.
Oh, yeah.
And YouTube people. But some people are like really weird about like
Being
doing
able to watch
anything
something.
like that.
Yeah.
Not just like physically doing anything like that.
I mean, I don't have a hard time with it once they're already dead and it's cooked, or like not, if I'm preparing it to cook, I don't have an issue with that. I feel like I would probably have a hard time with like the slaughter.
Well, not just, getting like the full chicken and then cutting up into different pieces.
Oh, yeah, no, that's way too much work for people. They don't want to go through that hassle.
People get out of the cycle of convenience. I'm telling ya.
Hey, it's a tough cycle to break.
I know it is.
Did you have a spooky opinion or spooky hot take for us today?
Yes, I do. And this might just be a personal thing. I don't know if other cities and towns and states do this. I'm sure other ones do. Why are you hosting trick or treat around the city and stuff when it's not Halloween? I don't care if Halloween night is not on a Saturday or something. I don't care if it's during the week. Have it on Halloween.
Yeah, growing up, my Halloween was always trick or treat was always the Thursday before.
Yeah.
But like now in my neighborhood, I think it's on Halloween.
Here, it's the Saturday before Halloween. So it's this Friday. It's this Saturday. Even though Halloween is on Friday, like a week later.
That makes sense because, they want people to be home with their kids. But like, even then, it's not that much different. Like, people still are working weekends these days.
Yeah.
Like, just have trick or treat on Halloween.
Or some people, I know it's like kind of 50-50 now. Lots of people work on the weekends.
Uh-huh.
Many jobs require working.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be working on trick or treat night here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working on a Saturday. I'm not going to be here to do which is why we didn't buy any candy, because I'm not even going to be here to hand any out. But I feel like as a child, it ruins it because it's like it's not even Halloween.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My niece, she just likes trick-or-treating. So my sister's best friend always usually has like a pig roast before Halloween. And
pig roast season.
It'll be like the night that her neighborhood does trick or treat, and that's the Saturday before Halloween. So we'll do that this weekend. As of recording, we'll do that this weekend. And then her actual neighborhood does it on Halloween.
Yeah.
So her kids are lucky they get to go twice.
That is very nice.
Granted, neither of them are exactly old enough for candy. But
that's okay.
It's fine. It's still fun.
Yeah.
Are you ready to dive into some spooky, scary stories?
Bro, I don't know, because I'm sweating just thinking about it. Because, like, when I was researching, and that's why I went with stories that are Halloween related, but they're not scary, because I couldn't read the stories that were actually scary. My heart was pounding really hard, and I was like, I need to stop. I had to change directions.
To be fair, most of the ones that I picked tonight are like things that go bump in the night, not Michael Myers, not Jason, not anything like that. Like no serial killers, nothing like that.
You're messing with my head though.
Just some ghosties.
Some ghosties.
Some spooky creatures.
Some spooky creatures. All right, yes, I'm ready.
All right. So this first one comes from R. Backwoods Creepy.
Ooh.
The Horrors of Birch Hollow Lake.
I just want to say, right before you start reading this, so I turned off a couple of the lamps in here. So we have some low lighting going on, and I have 2 candles going as well to set the mood. And if you listen to our last episode, the power did flicker off during that episode, and now it's raining outside and it's dark outside. And I'm just saying, if the power goes off when you're reading your stories, I could cry.
Could be a cursed episode.
It could be a cursed episode. All right, now you may continue. I just want to let everyone,
now,
let the viewers
to be
know.
fair, I have no idea if any of these are going to be like real Reddit stories or just like spooky, creepy Halloween.
Creative writing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's Halloween. They're fun either way.
Okay.
So this one's titled The Horrors of Birch Hollow Lake. Northern Michigan winters are long. People forget that lakes don't just freeze, they trap. There's a place north of Kalkaska where logging roads don't dare reach, where the snow stays blue all season. Hunters call it Birch Hollow Lake. The map doesn't mark it, but you find it by accident, if you find it at all. They say the ice there doesn't freeze clean white like other lakes. It stays clear, see-through clear. Stand on it in February and you'll see black shapes beneath your boots, and it's not weeds or fish. No, they're long, spindly fingers of shadow swaying in the dark water. In the 1920s, there was a small settlement nearby, loggers. Records show half the town disappeared one winter. Children first, then the parents who went looking. No bodies, no graves. When spring came, the lake thawed, and it was said the ice let them go. Faces bloated, eyes wide, as though pressed from beneath like flowers against glass. The county sealed the place off. It wasn't worth the trouble. It never fails, hunters still wander too far. Snowmobilers cut across it. College kids dare each other to ice fish there. Sometimes in town, someone goes missing. A man named Grady told his story once at a bar in Grayling. Said he went night fishing there, and the ice beneath him was thin as a window pane. He told the locals he'd seen shadowy shapes of children pressed against the glass from below, their hands fat and blackened, reaching upwards, their face blurred, mouths working in silence, as though swallowed by the dark. They weren't frozen per se. They were alive down there. He said their lips kept shaping words, but the only one he could understand was lower. He never went back. Too scared and haunted by the only word he understood from the lake. Lower. A year later, he was found after he drank himself to death. The thing is, Birch Hollow Lake doesn't freeze clean, and it doesn't thaw clean either. When the ice goes soft in April, pieces float loose. Shapes like jawbones, ribs, wrists tangled in weeds, all waterlogged and gray. By summer, they're gone again. It's not that the lake hides the bodies. It's that it keeps them. If you're out there in January alone, when the snow swallows the trail, and the cold bites so hard you stop feeling your hands, listen. If you hear knocking beneath the ice, don't kneel to look, because if you do, the ice gets thinner, and they've been waiting a very long time. The end. Obviously creative writing.
Obviously creative writing. I think it's very creepy to envision.
Oh yeah,
like
it's
kids
great.
like under the ice, like looking up at you. Lower, as in trying to lure the person lower to them.
Yeah.
No. No.
She said, absolutely not. I will be
higher
leaving now. Thank you.
Going to Jesus.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah, so that was a nice creative writing.
Yeah, so it was some creative writing. I figured, some creative writing. It could be spooky, but not, nothing crazy. Not gonna give anybody no nightmares. It's not the goal here.
He's being nice and sensitive to me right now about my nightmares.
Well,
I'm just going to say, though, you hear about towns like that.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, that's like, I read it and I was like, there are 100% towns like this that, like, they're lake or mountain or hill or there's some kind of spot you don't go to.
So when I was in art school, I did a photo project where I went to different haunted places around Ohio and did film photo. And and I had done film for the whole year in school, and all my film always came out normal.
Yeah.
When I did this project, all my film for every location I went to came out fucked up.
Like, how?
In different ways.
Oh.
Just all in different ways.
Spooky.
And I was kind of like, yeah, every single roll of film that I used for that project, they all came out differently in the different locations that I was at. And I was using the same camera, same kind of film that I had been the whole year.
Boy.
So I was like, and I did that to face my fears about like being afraid of haunted things and stuff like that. It was like kind of meant to like push my boundaries and like go to these places and stuff.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking to myself, I'm like, wait a second. She said that she was scared of scary stories, but she's going to go to actual haunted places for pictures?
I didn't go alone to any of these places.
Okay,
either.
that's smart. That's smart.
So I have like different people in each of my, because I also wanted to have human interaction. So I made sure I had someone in the picture.
Oh, okay.
So
I got you. So you didn't want just like random pictures of these abandoned haunted places.
Yeah. I wanted people interacting in the haunted places, and yeah, all the film. I still have all of those pictures too because they're very cool.
Oh, sure.
And I had my grandparents in one of them too, so those photos came out really cool with like my grandfather was at one of like a manor house, and I took photos of him in this manor house, and it looks so cool because the film's kind of fucked up, but then he's in it, and it's very cool. But yeah, I was like, yep, these places knew what I was doing. They know why I'm here, and they fucked up my film. There's no way they did not fuck up my film.
That's wild.
Very cool, though.
That is wild. Are you ready for our next one?
Yeah.
So this one comes from Our Ghost Stories.
Oh, no.
And is titled, I'm an Undertaker and Something Happened.
An Undertaker?
Uh-huh.
Is it going to explain what that is?
An Undertaker is like the people, like they're the people who like take care of cemeteries.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know they had to like take care of cemeteries or mortuaries or something like that. I can't really remember what they do, but I know that they're like around dead things after dark.
Yes.
That's the only thing I remember. Is that they are around dead things after dark.
I am not surprised that there is a ghost story of someone from the experience of someone who has a job.
I always see like I always see the people or like the posts on Instagram where they're like, if somebody paid you $1 million to spend all night in a haunted cemetery, would you do it? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely, it's $1 million.
Yes, 100%.
Like, yeah. I will.
Yeah.
So if anybody's willing to offer $1 million, I will sit in your cemetery overnight. Thank you. Okay. So the story. I'm an undertaker and something happened. Labeled as an encounter.
Yes.
Something happened, and I've always been skeptical until today. I am an undertaker, and I have been for the past 8 years. I've always been skeptical when it comes to the afterlife, especially the paranormal. But today, something happened that I cannot explain. I was cleaning unclaimed ashes out of the funeral home where I work. We are moving out of the old Victorian building we operate out of into a new funeral home. For the past week, we have been making a slow transition, moving out of our current home into our new one. In our basement, we have unclaimed ashes going back as far as the 1970s.
Wow.
I just had my headphones in, putting the boxes into bags so we could send them to the local crematorium for them to be scattered. I must have put away hundreds of boxes of ashes without even thinking about it. I was just listening to a podcast, getting another task ticked off my to-do list. I was putting one box into the bag and felt my body and brain freeze with the word no. But I didn't hear anything. It's hard to explain what I felt. The best I can explain is that my own free will had gone, and I was ordered to stop what I was doing. I stopped immediately and put the box of ashes in my hand onto the table. On closer inspection, there were 2 boxes I was going to put in 2 separate bags. One small box and one normal-sized one. Let's just say for privacy reasons, one box was labeled Hannah Williams. On top of Hannah Williams' ashes, there was a box labeled Baby Williams. I presume they are a mother and baby who I was about to separate into 2 separate bags, which I find quite spooky because I didn't read the labels before. I was just doing a mundane task as fast as I could with my existing duties and clearing the premises. I was just trying to get things done as fast as possible and was not paying attention to the names. I just needed to get it done. So yeah, I cannot explain this for the life of me. Cannot come up with an explanation for it. I'm not scared, nor am I excited about what I felt. I just feel confused about the whole situation.
Bitch was talking to you like, no, you are not separating us?
No, literally. She's like, don't you take me away from my baby? I hear a lot of things that I hear a lot of ghost stories that happen like that, where it's like a mother and a baby or like a father and a child or something like that. And like the one ghost is super protective of the other, or, like if it's not haunted by, like if there's an object and it's not haunted by the person who owned it, it's like owned by that, or like haunted by that person's mother or something like that. Like happens all the time.
Yeah.
At least I hear about it all the time.
Sure.
I can't really say it happens all the time because I've never experienced anything like that.
Well, you're not in a setting to be able to experience something
No,
like
I'm
that.
not. My house isn't. My house is not necessarily old enough, and I don't think anybody has died in it. Because I mean, don't they have to disclose that when you like buy it?
I don't think they have to, but if you ask, then they have to tell you.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I think it varies by state too.
That could be.
Don't know. Don't quote me on it. But I truly, stuff like this, I feel like stuff like this happens to me.
Uh-huh.
Where I will be doing something and then suddenly I'll be like, something else will come to mind and I have to go do that.
Oh, 100%.
And then, or I have to stop what I'm doing and I get a feeling like I need to stop this right now. I just can't continue it. And something tells me like, just seemingly out of nowhere, like I need to stop what I'm doing.
Oh,
And
interesting.
Yeah.
I always think it's interesting seeing how different people, like how people's intuition addresses them differently.
I definitely think like my ancestors and stuff definitely communicate with me.
Oh, 100%.
And past loved ones,
Yeah.
you know? And I have dreams about loved ones who have passed, like often.
I don't have them often. I usually have them like around the time that they pass. So like my grandma, when she passed in May, I literally had a dream the night after she died that like she literally had a welcome to the afterlife party.
Wow.
And like
that's fun.
She was there. My sister who passed away was there. Like my other grandparents who have passed were there. It was wild. And I was just like, oh, okay, so we're just having a shindig here.
Yeah.
Why am I here? Like, I'm not dead. Oh, I just got the invite, apparently. You know,
yeah.
Sent it into my DMs, and apparently my spirit doesn't want to miss a good time.
Yeah, sometimes they visit me in my dreams kind of just to be like, hey, almost to kind of just give me like a warm hello in a way. But sometimes I experience things when I'm awake as well. Like
I'll smell things sometimes.
Yeah, smelling things. But one time, like before we started recording, I was telling you about my cat that passed away. And she has visited me in my dreams, but also has visited me a couple times where I could feel her walking on my bed.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's only happened maybe twice, but it was a very comforting feeling knowing that like she was there.
And it was before you got any of the other cats?
Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, she's only visited me in my dreams now. Since we've got the other cats.
That's so sad.
And then sometimes there's moments where I feel like Especially my mom's mom.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's because she passed away pretty recently, back in January. But oftentimes I feel like she's still presently here.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't even feel like she's gone.
I feel that way with my sister sometimes. But that's also, I mean, she lived out of state, so like it doesn't really feel all that different.
Okay, yeah.
Especially because we didn't really talk that much when she was alive. So like,
Okay.
it doesn't feel all that different to me. Although now I'll have like an instance where I have something that I really wish I could bitch to her about, but I don't, now I only think about calling her to bitch about it because she's not there for me to do it.
Yeah.
So, but like every once in a while she'll come and visit too, and I'm just like, oh, hey girl, what's up? How's it going?
Well, sometimes I'll go on Facebook, and if I go to Facebook Messenger,
Mm-hmm.
my phone sometimes will show that my grandma's online.
That's wild.
But then it switches, and like she's not there anymore.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So there was one time when I was working at my last job when I was like contemplating whether or not I wanted to get like my sommelier
Yeah.
or like my certified Cicerone.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know where I'm going to find all of this study material, like where I'm going to go to school or like learn all of this. Well, I opened up my hope chest, and like as I was thinking all of this, there I find my sister's food and beverage certification books.
Wow.
From when she studied.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, hey.
She was like,
Thanks.
Here you go.
No, literally. Like I had completely forgotten that I had taken them home when we like cleaned out her apartment and everything. And so like I literally like I started crying. I was just like, I'm like, oh my God, she's looking out for me, even though we weren't friends. My sister and I did not get along. But
That
like
sucks.
her looking out for me after she's gone, I'm like, okay, why weren't we friends when you were alive? But we were really similar. Like very, very similar personalities. So we just did not get along.
Just kind of clashed.
Oh
with one
yeah.
person.
Oh yeah. Well, she's a Gemini. I'm a Scorpio. So like it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Too similar.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Shoot. Oh, so typically when people pass and they're past like the purgatory stage, where it's like they're between
Yeah.
on earth and then pass
Yeah.
along in peace, after they get to that level, they're supposedly they feel like an undescribable amount of peace and love.
Huh.
That like any sort of like negativity or bitterness is just like dissipates.
Huh.
So it's very plausible that she probably got to that stage and like went on, and so she's just helping you through life.
Yeah. Very well could be.
I've only heard stories about people who have had death experience and stuff, or near death experiences and stuff like that. And that's what's been described from those people. There's a whole documentary on it, actually. It's called After Death.
What's it on?
Very interesting. I watched it on Netflix.
After Death. Okay. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. So.
Because I love listening to like near death experiences stories and things like that, and like people who've died and what they see. Like, I love listening to that kind of stuff.
It was very interesting because but also there was a heavy emphasis on religion as well.
That makes sense.
Because, I mean, these people were giving, their honest experiences, which you can't really fault them for that at all.
Well, they're,
But
quote unquote honest
there was
experience.
this one guy who he wanted to off himself, and he was an atheist.
Oh.
And ended up going to hell. And
Oh.
he like pleaded out to be saved,
That's an option. We can do that.
and then was saved, and
That's an option. We
Brought
can do that.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
You-
I'm not
You'll
gonna
just
find
have
it
to
out.
watch the documentary.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting. I literally was just talking with one of my coworkers. Like, he just went to Tampa for a little mini vacation, and he sat by this lady on the plane who's an author, and she like died once, went to hell, came back, and then was hit by a semi truck, died again, and went to heaven.
Excuse me?
Yeah. She's had 2 different near-death experiences and has been to both of the places in either one.
That's wild.
I know. She like wrote a whole book on it, and like now she goes and talks to churches and a whole bunch of like everything. I feel like I hear so many people who are like, you know, like there are so many religious near-death experiences, and then there are so many non-religious ones too.
Yeah.
So
there's
it really,
definitely both.
Like, it's still super convoluted as to whether like which one is actually
the reason why you go to
yeah,
one or
it's
the
like
other.
which one's actually real, what's happening here, because if there's non-religious ones and religious ones, my theory is that you just go to whatever afterlife you like believe in.
Maybe
That's what my thing, but like that's just because I think all religion is
I'm really
the
glad
same
that
thing.
it's getting studied though.
Oh yeah, it's
Very
super cool.
cool.
Have you heard how like consciousness is basically downloaded through the pineal gland?
I have heard of that, yeah.
It's not like we don't generate it. It's like we download it.
Yeah, because for the last few years I've been hearing about people like, oh, I just got this download. And I'm just like, please don't say that though, like that.
Yeah, no, literally.
Please don't talk about it like
Don't say
that.
it like that. But
Yeah.
like we all understand what you mean.
I know what you
like,
mean, but don't say that.
Right. I don't need to sound like a sim, thank you. Funny thing is, I've never played The Sims a day in
I've
my
also
life.
never played The Sims. Okay, so but Kit did try to get me The Sims.
Of course.
And he tried that because, you know, the only game that I play on my computer is Roller Coaster Tycoon. So
Okay, that's basically The Sims.
basically. But he tried getting me The Sims because I never played it. I'm sure I would love it if I played it, you know? But
It's basically Minecraft. But
Minecraft is good too.
I do like Minecraft.
I found it I got bored after a while though, so I kind of stopped playing it. And I just went back to Roller Coaster Tycoon.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Are you ready for our third and final story?
Yes.
This one also comes from Backwoods Creepy and is titled, I Live in the Heart of Appalachia. And this is easily the most terrifying story of one of my experiences.
Oh no, dude. A lot of terrifying stories come from
Oh, yeah.
the Appalachia Mountains and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Please continue. I wonder what this one's gonna be.
It's like there's a million different things it could be. Which one is it? The story may be short, or it may be drawn out. I am recounting these events as I type, as it was honestly one of the most horrifying things I have experienced, and it brings me genuine stress to think about. This happened maybe 2 to 3 years ago. I live in southern West Virginia, and have for my entire life.
Dude, I'll probably never live in West Virginia because I don't want to deal with anything like this.
Oh, I would live in
I'm
West
sure it's
Virginia.
beautiful out there, but
Oh, I would live in Appalachia specifically because of things like this. Literally, like,
what the fuck is wrong with you? I will not
I
visit
like
them.
talk to my boyfriend. I talked to my boyfriend about like the area that he wants to live in and stuff like that. And he's like, "Listen, I want to live in a haunted house in like Appalachia. I want to be surrounded by the creepy things."
If you're listening right now, I am never visiting you. You're gonna have to come visit me. I will fucking die of a heart attack. I could not. Anyways, I had to make that extremely clear.
It's super fair. I live in southern West Virginia and have for my entire life. The woods and mountains surround every direction you look, and nighttime is a darkness that you can never dream of unless experienced. I was with a friend. I'll call him Mark. Mark was at my house one evening doing the usual things, watching UFC, playing Xbox, etc. It was extremely late when we finally got bored and decided to go for a walk on a nearby trail to smoke a joint. This is not a particularly long trail, but it is very dense in the woods that surround it, and it is easy to get freaked out when thinking of your surroundings. We finally get to about halfway into the trail, about 30 minutes in, where we stop, pack our joint, and stand on the trail to chill and talk.
Yeah, that's a great time to smoke a J.
Literally. First of all, who stops on the trail to do that?
Pre-pack that.
Go. That's it. Who packs it on the way? They
Why
make
would you
tubes.
pre-pack it?
There's literally tubes that you can put a pre-packed joint in. Ay, ay, ay. The forest is very alive tonight. There are always noises in the woods, but the amount of animal activity for the time, at this point it was probably past 1 a.m. This was strange and kind of eerie, but not alerting, as any sort of predatory animal in the area may cause a disturbance. We finish smoking and continue our walk when almost immediately the forest falls dead quiet. And as soon as the forest goes quiet, there is a voice. It almost sounds like a mocking humanoid voice, shaky and uncertain, almost like an old children's toy, like the ones with the crackly speakers and robotic voice, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean, and I don't like it.
This immediately sets us off. We bolt directly down the opposite length of the trail, but the sound does not gain distance. It doesn't get closer, per se, but no matter how far we ran down the trail, this eerie voice remains the same volume, going over and over with no quieting or stopping. At this point, I am convinced that we are in genuine danger, something I have felt very few times. Finally, after sprinting for who knows how long, we exit the trail, gasping for breath and almost at the verge of tears of how frightening this was. We begin to exit the trail, and about 5 minutes from the exit, there is a bone-shaking, heart-stopping, murderous scream from directly behind us.
What?
I know what a mountain lion sounds like. This was not an animal.
What the fuck?
This was not someone playing or watching a movie. This scream sent birds flying from nests and made my heart drop into my stomach. It was the most genuinely depraved and violent scream that I have ever heard. This is a true story that I have only told to maybe 3 people, all of whom seemed to brush it off as false. I've never been a person to push for the existence of the paranormal or spiritual, but I genuinely believe I encountered something inhuman in those woods. Edit. I know I'll receive questions such as what the voice was possibly saying, or to explain the area and what happened after. I genuinely cannot remember what the voice was saying, if anything intelligible. I don't know if I could understand it then, and I certainly don't recall understanding it after several years of blocking it out of my memory. All that I can recall is that it was a fluctuating voice in pitch, shaking, almost just joining sounds together. After running from the scream at the end of the trail, we ran to the car, which was only about 5 more minutes from the trail, so we got there relatively fast from sprinting. Top comment, Wendigo. Next comment, 1 a.m. You go hiking deep into the woods, a good 30 minutes from home. You have no lights or anything. Then you get high in pitch black woods 30 minutes from anywhere. Then you're chased back and make the 30-minute walk in a short time. Okay, apart from all the weird, I'm going to emphasize the fact that it was late and early and you were tired and high.
Yeah. Literally so much to set you up for disaster right there.
I know, literally. Like, there's so much. Like, dude, you're going out, you're high. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You can't see shit. It's dark. Your mind's going to play some tricks on you. But if you and your friend both heard that...
Yeah, that's the thing. If both of you are hearing the same thing, then... I mean, the woods are scary.
The woods are terrifying. Even, like, in the daytime, sometimes I don't like going in the woods.
Even in the daytime, there's... Because I used to... Obviously, we're in Ohio. We have lots of metro parks here.
Oh, yeah.
I used to go on walks by myself all the time. I don't do that by myself anymore for other reasons, but...
That's smart.
Still, though, even when I was younger and I was doing walks by myself, there would be times where I thought my mind was playing tricks on me, but since I'm alone, I'm like, it's just my mind playing, I'm just like, it's just in my head.
100%.
But the woods are scary. They hold secrets.
Oh, yeah.
And they hold energy.
Oh, absolutely. Have you ever gotten to, like, a really old part of a forest and you just, like, feel it? That's my favorite thing. It's like when you know you're surrounded by old trees and old things. It's just so great.
Sometimes people just need to, like, put your phone away, put your headphones away, put your music away, whatever you're listening to, and just stand in the woods in silence and just feel the energy in there.
Oh, there's nothing that pisses me off more than when somebody, like, goes on a trail and has their speaker playing.
I understand why people do it sometimes.
Sure.
Because sometimes people are like, some people feel like really uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
In the woods.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I totally understand that.
I understand that.
And I get, like, in some places where, like, there's bears, like,
yes.
having making
that
noise, like, that's important because then it alerts the bears. You don't surprise them and they, like, will
run
steer
away.
Clear. Yeah. But around here, no, there's no reason. Turn off your JBL.
Yeah, especially because like the trails here, they're very much populated. There's many people that are
so
walking
narrow.
these trails. They are very narrow.
Like, dude, nobody wants to listen to your Fetty Wap in the middle of their hike.
No. But some people are just very uncomfortable about the energy that are out, that's out in the woods. And all I have to say is, you know, us as human beings, we're meant to feel these energies and we're meant to have a strong intuition. I think we've talked about this before, but society and the economy and like many different factors have suppressed it.
Yeah.
As much as they could.
100%. All of like the heavy metals and everything in our food, our water, like, yeah, they're literally like beta blockers for all of our psychic potential.
Yeah.
Like, we are designed to have just as many instincts and reflexes as dogs and cats and everything like that. Like, our brains are wired for so much more, and we've literally killed them with all of the toxins that we put in our food and water.
It sucks.
Oh boy. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that is. That really is. Maybe we can try to do some like intuitive stories or something.
Ooh, psychic stories.
Yeah, some psychic stories. But with this, if I heard a scream.
Oh yeah, no, if I hear a scream anywhere, I'm running.
But also like I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, after I get to my car safely.
Like what the fuck?
I'm making sure I'm safe first. Especially if it's right behind me. Oh yeah. I'm making sure I'm safe.
I can't imagine. Like, even if you're not afraid of the dark or something, if it's that dark out, aren't you going to have a flashlight?
At the very, like, even if you're not afraid, don't you know that, like, nothing good happens at 1 o'clock in the morning in the forest? Like,
No.
That is one of the things that I was super conscious of when I first started looking at, like, camping by myself. Is because, like, you go out into the woods. There are people that go out into the woods that know a hell of a lot more about being in the woods than you do.
Yeah.
And they know how to not be seen or heard. And they definitely know how to keep you from being found.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome. Don't go hiking alone. It's always a good idea to never go hiking alone. And
It is.
pro tip, share your location with somebody.
Oh, multiple people have my location.
Smart. Super smart.
So many people. I don't mind. I'm like, I'd rather people have my location than not.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people that get, like, really weird about sharing their location, like, with their spouse or something like that, I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Right. What do you have to hide?
Nothing.
Literally. Like, if somebody ever asks me, like, oh, what are you doing here? I'll tell them, or I'll be straight up just be like, you don't want to know.
But also, I'm not going places that's like, what are you doing there?
Oh, if I was...
That's very strange.
Listen, when I was single and I would leave my house at like 10 o'clock at night for reasons, sometimes I would get a random text message be like, oh, what are you doing? Where are you going? Don't worry about it.
You see,
It's 10 o'clock at night. It's mind your business.
I've never done that. I've never have like messaged like my friends whose location I have, or like my mom or a kid, and been like, where are you going?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Because like the only time I check their location is if I have plans with them.
Yes.
Or like if I know like, oh, Kit went disking. Is he still disking, or is he on his way home?
100%.
Because sometimes, most of the time, he texts me when he's on his way home.
Yeah.
But like, same thing with my mom. If I'm meeting my mom at the mall or something, I'll be
Mm-hmm.
like, did she leave the house yet? And I'll check to see if she left the house yet. Stupid shit like that.
Absolutely. Like, I'll check to see if my sister left her house before a family event because she's the buffer.
Yeah, right.
I'm not showing up much earlier than my sister.
My mom, like my family, they're always late to things.
Oh, gosh.
Which is why I love being on time to stuff now.
I have one family. I have my one parent that's late to everything and one parent that's early to everything.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
it is mind-boggling because I am nervous about being late or early.
Yeah.
I hate showing up too early and I hate showing up late.
It depends what it is.
If it's like an event that I have to set up for, early is better.
Yeah.
If it's an event I don't want to go to, yeah, I'm showing up late and I'm Irish goodbying.
If I have to be somewhere at a certain time, I'm always there early.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time I'm sitting at my house doing absolutely nothing, just scrolling on my phone for like 10, 15
Yes,
minutes.
because
just
you have
because
anxiety before it.
I'm that ready.
I have anxiety beforehand where it's like if I have something to do in the afternoon, my brain freezes me and I can't do anything beforehand. It's like I have to be available for this one task hours away.
You see, I've been getting better at that because now that I run my own business and I have like, people set up like calls with me and stuff
Yeah.
that automatically goes on my calendar. So it's like I can't just not do anything before I have this planned call. So I've been getting better about like doing things before I have like that scheduled task.
Sure.
So
I feel like it's also a little bit different because you work from home, like for that type of stuff. So like you're home and like the things that you need to do around here, like, it's as easy as like getting up and doing that real quick.
Yeah, I pretty much just have to remember to brush my hair and put on a decent shirt or something, and then I'm good for my call.
Oh, there you go.
That's the only thing I have to do.
Solid.
Yeah, if I ever felt like I was going to like somewhere sketchy or something, I would like tell my friends like, hey, just so you know, I'm going somewhere, like check my location, especially when I was in the dating scene and everything, and I was like going places. I was like telling my friends like, but we've talked about this, so I'm like, here's the person's name, here's the address I'm going to, you have my location, check in with me at this time.
Absolutely. That's the smart way to do it.
I don't care who you are, if you're in the dating scene, male, female, in between, I don't care. Tell people where you are, give someone your location.
Always.
Please. Be safe out there.
Well, dear, do you have any closing remarks for today's spooky episode?
Thank you for going gentle on me.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I feel like these stories, that the last story was getting to me. For sure.
Oh, I'm really glad that I didn't read the other ones that I had.
Oh, really?
I had some that were really scary.
Well, you can say that for next year.
For next year. Warm you up.
Yeah, right. But yes, that's all I got.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe, share. Be safe out there on this Halloween. Have fun. Don't drink and drive.
Send us your spooky encounters.
Send us your spooky ghost stories, your spooky encounters to boredmillennials@gmail.com. If we like them, we'll read them.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.